All right, let me know when you're ready. I'm gonna finish up my cocktail until we do that. Oh, you're filming now? You're filming now?
Yeah.
Like we started?
Yeah, we started.
So, let me put that away. All right, so welcome back to In Your Mouth. We are gonna create something a little special today that we're gonna focus on at Reckless. It's gonna be a duck Philly steak and cheese. Actually, no steak in it, just duck. So what we're first gonna do, get our pan nice and hot because we're gonna have to cook off our duck first. Had that preheating a little bit. Gonna grab the duck breast right here. Don't really need any oil or anything because it is a duck breast and it has a lot of fat on it. So we're just gonna get that right in the pan, cooking up. And you're gonna wanna season that, season everything. Salt and pepper, that's all I use. While we're letting that cook up, we're gonna dice up an onion for our caramelized onion jam that's gonna go with it, and then we're gonna prep up our brie cheese that's gonna go in it as well. So just dice the onion, doesn't have to be beautiful, it's gonna go into a sauce. You're never gonna see it once it's all diced up. Duck breast is probably gonna take a little while to cook. You're looking at about 10 to 15 minutes. Probably wanna turn it a couple times, get a nice hard sear on everything. So just let that cook down. You're gonna wanna render that fat right down too, so. Just start with that. All right, now that we're nice and cooked on both sides, we're gonna pop it in the oven for a few. Then we're gonna slice it up. That right off. Got that on 450. We're really just trying to render down that fat as much as we can. While that's cooking, we're gonna cook our onions right in this duck fat. Then we're gonna let that cook right down. You want this on a high heat so those onions caramelize, you get nice sugars brought out of them. Otherwise they're gonna taste like crap and they're just gonna be steamed onions, which are great on little burgers, but not great with your jam that you wanna make. All right, brie cheese, the worst of the cheeses, but it goes great in the sandwich.
Not true.
It's totally true. So you just want nice thick slices so you get it all nice and melted. And you're gonna get your nice pre-made roll here that you bought at the store. Crack that open, lay your cheese down. A lot of cheese. Don't skimp on the cheese. Go heavy. I'll let that keep cooking down until they're nice and caramelized, dark, almost to the point where you think they're too dark. Go back to my cocktail while we're waiting. All right, I actually already pre-made this, so I'm just gonna show you how to do it with what I have done so far. You're gonna add your balsamic right in there. You're gonna add a whole bunch of sugar. The measurement should be somewhere on the screen right now if Austin did his job right. And then you're just gonna let that reduce. You're gonna let that reduce until it looks like it's a nice syrupy consistency, something like this. So we call that caramelized onion jam. Basically just red onions, balsamic, and sugar, just all cooked down nice and together. Take our duck out, get that ready to slice, get our cheese and bread parts in, get that started melting. You don't have to use brie. You can really use whatever kind of cheese you like, but the brie and the duck go really nicely together. You're looking for a pretty good cook on your duck, and if you want to, you can take the fat off, but if you did a good job rendering it, then you shouldn't have to worry about it too much. I like my duck medium rare, and I think we're pretty much right on there. All right, so now that that has started to melt, you put on your balsamic onion jam. Don't be shy with it. It's delicious, it's tasty. Slather it on there. You're not gonna overpower the duck. It's a powerful animal, and it has a corkscrew. So layer your duck right in there. So now we got it all nice and assembled. We're gonna put it back in, let it finish melting. And we're gonna give it about 3 minutes. Meanwhile, you have tasty little duck snacks to eat while you wait. Pop one in Austin's mouth. I was afraid he was gonna bite me.
Holy that's really good.
Do you want me to pop one in your mouth too? You licked me. You definitely licked me. I've realized at this point that I can pretty much do or say anything and Austin can just make it look like magic. So I really don't have to worry about what I say or do while we're filming. Austin will make it look like I actually know what I'm doing. If I had a nickel for every time I tried to corkscrew. All right, now we're gonna pop this out. No, it's melted. It doesn't look melted, but it is melted. Look, you just push it on. You push it on a little bit and it's nice and squishy. See how squishy it is? Squishy. And that's it. So there you have your duck Philly. It's gonna be on special at Reckless all weekend long. All right, so let's take a bite out of this. It's gonna be a bit of a bear. You got your nice toasty bread. You know your bread's nice and toasty when you can do this. Makes that nice noise. Oh, I don't want to put this in my mouth on camera. You guys always do awful things to me when I put things in my mouth on camera. Who's the one that always stands in the corner and eats?
Ben.
No. We're not doing the chef kisses thing every week.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not doing the chef kisses. You are like right up on me.
Give me a kiss.
No, I'm not giving you a kiss.
How many chef kisses out of 10?
This is a solid 8 chef kisses. I'm not doing it again. You have the old one. You can use the old one.
Can we get a cattle rod?